Do you guys want to tell everybody where we are and why we're here?
Okay, Brian, wait.
First part. So we are here in Portland, Maine. Beautiful country, beautiful territory.
Beautiful country.
We've never been here before, so this is our first time here in Portland. So far, good first impression. Had a nice encounter with a lovely, potentially mom and daughter, maybe.
Yeah.
Back there.
Yeah.
Who told us our fault with the parking system.
Yeah, is that we paid for parking, we didn't have to.
Right. So you're welcome, Maine.
Yeah.
But now here we are.
Portland thanks you, she said. A sandwich.
And I'll turn it over to Adrian here to tell us why we're here.
Well, we're here for our trifecta combination project that we've been trying to work on all year. This is the first and or last step of the process in that we have to interview some people for the next 5 hours or so and ask them some questions and see what they think about the country as it was before the election, during the election, and then after, and see kind of where they think it's headed now. So we'll see how this goes and see how open the people of Portland are to talking to us. Yeah.
What do you think of Portland so far?
I like it. Yeah, all half an hour of it, it's been awesome.
How are you feeling about approaching people to...
I'm nervous. This is my second caffeinated beverage today, so we'll see how that goes. And I haven't been doing too hot, I can't even open doors, or from Burger King, or pay parking, so we'll see how it goes.
What about you?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet people, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we have to see if they're willing to meet us.
Right.
We're excited to meet us.
If not, we'll just keep drinking our tea.
Yeah. We have a lot of caffeine.
Nice to meet you.
This is Brian.
Hi,
Nice
Brian.
to
This
meet
is
you.
Solomon right here.
So,
Nice to meet you. I'm Chris.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Great.
It's a.
You can be a part of this too.
If you'd like to. So it's a combined project, and what we're gonna be asking about is obviously the election just happened like a few months ago, and we're trying to kind of see where how people are feeling, like how they were feeling before, during it, and now after. So if you can kind of give us a bit of that.
Well, before we were certainly hoping that Hillary Clinton would win, and we felt like, I don't know, misled almost in the certainty that she was going to win, and then basically horrified with the results.
Yeah.
And now I just feel like our country is so unstable, and there's just so much unrest, and I just feel like he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Before, well, I was surprised at the Republican nominee who made it. I was surprised about that, and during, I expected a totally different outcome. I just was totally shocked.
For sure.
I don't know why, but just no political experience, you know, kind of a business guy,
Right.
you know, very surprising to pop up, and you know, usually, you know, for my lifetime, everybody's really been, maybe except for Reagan, has been a lifetime politician. You know, he was an actor, and he was a governor at least he had some experience.
Right.
And then I guess I would say like surprised. I mean, I would say shocked, because once you're in it, you know, you had Clinton and Trump in there. I wouldn't say shocked. Some people are shocked. I'd say I was surprised. You know, really.
Right.
And now it's just wait and see.
I worked on the Clinton campaign,
Oh, okay.
so I had very strong opinions about how that needed to come out.
Right.
I, like many people, thought things were under control,
Right.
and was at the main Democratic party down at the bowling alley there, and sort of as the evening went on, things looked rather grim.
How would you characterize a kind of, not there's a typical Republican per se, but how would you characterize a Republican, and then on the opposite side, how would you characterize a Democrat?
Well,
What adjectives might you use?
Well, I would, you know, the standard stuff. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I would say the Republicans are obviously more conservative.
Adjectives to describe them. They seem to be working class.
Okay.
Southern Republican.
The ones
Yeah.
that voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I mean, again, I don't want to be insulting.
No. You can be honest. Like
Yeah.
this is not in any way, shape, or form like gonna be like judgmental of you guys.
Yeah.
I won't. Some people say they're more wealthy, but that's not necessarily the truth. I don't think. I don't believe that. I think there's plenty of really wealthy Democrats, but like super conservative, more religious, perhaps. Although not, there's plenty of religious Democrats, but I think the Republicans like to tout it and a little bit more and
Use
be
it
up-
on their side?
Use it on their
Yeah.
side and use religion a little.
Any other adjectives?
Just as honest
Yeah,
as you can make it.
mine are pretty rude.
No, it's fine. Be rude.
Uneducated.
Yeah.
We can shut it off now, and you can just go off.
Just go off. Yeah.
I mean, we have some in our own family, unfortunately. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're adamant that they're right.
Right.
Yeah, that's the sad thing.
Right.
I think that they were duped.
You know, I think the standard kind of conservative Republicans and a little bit more liberal Democrats.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's pretty standard stuff.
What do we think about Democrats?
Right. Yeah.
Well, they're smarter, obviously.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, they're just more concerned about people.
That's my thing. You know, instead of just being concerned about the upper echelon and money for the
Yeah.
for the wealthy and some tax breaks for the wealthy, I think that the Democrats are more caring
Yeah.
about other people.
Do you think that the nation is divided as a whole right now, in terms of like just like you could be as honest as you want. Like, please,
Oh
please,
no.
feel free to.
Yeah. I think when it comes to politics, it's divided. But I think very much so. You know, there's the two sides, and you get the whole situation in Washington. You get nobody's given, no one's working together.
Right.
But I think the whole country, really deep down, I take away the politics. I mean, I think everybody realizes what America's all about. You have freedom. You have potential to do your own thing, start your own business. I don't think that's going to go away. But politically, definitely divided. Yeah, definitely.
Do you guys think there's like any middle ground that we can find maybe between the two, or we may have to?
That might be the only choice.
Yeah.
I think it's also about finding common ground. I mean, thinking about, for instance, environmental issues, which is mostly what I concerned about. People are concerned about saving money. So you talk about installing energy efficiency. You can either pitch it as save the planet or save green. Either way, it's a green policy, whether it's the green of cash or the green of the environment.
Sure.
And so it's just a matter of thinking about, what brings people together about common needs. No one likes to see homeless people sitting out here on the square.
Right. So, based on what you're saying, I guess, do you think that underneath a lot of that, is there a lot of common ground between the two parties, or between people as a whole? That's covered up by a lot of this
I
other
think
stuff?
there is a big middle. I think the gap between the left and the right that exists very clearly in government is not as divisive in real life.
Okay.
If you get real people together, there's a lot more middle ground. But the way we choose politicians, there's not much of an upside to be playing to the middle.
Right.
You want to inspire your base. It's going to be really interesting to see. I assume you're government majors or something like that. Or,
Not actually.
No. I'm a pre-law major, but he's a
Psychology.
and graphic design over
Yeah.
here.
So I guess that's good for building those coalitions between people with the similar viewpoints. How do you suggest or recommend building those bridges between the opposing viewpoints?
wow.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
That's a big question.
That's a great question.
That's what this whole project really is about, because we're trying to figure out like what are the similarities besides obviously that we're all American, that we're all like from like I don't know, a particular region or something like that. Like, because I have colleagues or friends that are Trump supporters, yet they don't understand how that can disenfranchise me in the future, as well as people I care about. So they just kind of there's a disconnect. So
There is.
yeah, and I also
No, I don't know if I have an answer for
Yeah.
that.
I don't know how to
Bridget.
bridge that. I don't have any idea how. Something's going to happen at some point. It has to. You can't go on like this. But I think I would say politically it's divided. But I think deep down Americans are all in it for each other, and I hope so anyway.
Yeah, no, hopefully. yeah,
I mean, I guess as educators, I always just have to go back to education. Hopefully people will see as I think things are going to continue going to go wrong. I hope they'll just learn.
I mean, I just think, you see people, there's all different kinds of education, but the more educated you are, you have different perspectives, and you can understand other people's perspective a little bit more, and have a more of a give and take conversation.
Sure.
The more education you have, the more perspective and more understanding of other peoples and cultures and that kind of a thing. So.
Well, let's look at how Trump got to the White House. He energized a small minority of people. He never won majorities until everyone else had dropped out. Under a ranked choice voting system, that doesn't happen. And it doesn't pay to win 33% of the vote and have the other 67% pissed off at you.
Right.
Even if that 33% will carry a plurality and therefore will get most of the votes. The main system is you say, I like this guy best, this gal second, and then this person bottom of the list.
Right.
And so hopefully this begins to move the engagement towards why you should vote for me and not why so-and-so's an evil person. Right. Then you're just going to piss more people off. You're going to get a better center if you play with it.
There was a New York Times editorial just recently about that, we are going to have to do something
To move forward.
to bring the two parties together.
Right.
Because, the obstructionism of the Republicans in the last, when poor Obama couldn't hardly get anything done.
Right.
And now we're kind of turning around and doing the same thing back. And I think the gist of the editorial was, well, that's not really going to work. We can't all just, be obstruction.
Right.
Stubborn.
Yeah.
We need to do something to solve our problems.
Last question first. If there was any advice that you'd give to just kids growing up actually in this country right now, what would you tell them?
I would say have faith. Don't get discouraged with what's going on now in Washington and and all over the place. I would say get active. Absolutely vote. One of the things that's shocking to me, and I'm not saying I don't know what the statistics as far as young people voting and everything else, but flabbergasted at how few people actually vote. And Maine has one of the highest voter turnouts, but when you look at it, I think it's something like 50-something% of people vote. So I would say to the young people, you make sure that you get your buddies and you get your, everybody get out and vote. It doesn't matter, but just be active, pay attention, and vote.
Get involved.
Just get involved, politically.
Politically.
Yeah.
Find ways every day where you can be contributing to the community. Whether that's just getting out there and having beers with friends and keeping the bonds of friendship together, that's cool. Getting out there and helping at a soup kitchen once a week is an amazing experience if you've ever done it. All these things just help build civil engagement. I worry as I look what's happening are things that used to bind communities together are crumbling. Churches are empty. Bowling alleys are empty.
Right.
It used to be bowling leagues, used to be service clubs that got people together. Find ways of being relevant to your community.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right.
Great.
Thank you. I'm sorry to
You're
put it so
welcome.
bluntly. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Great.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Hey.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Good to
man.
meet you
I
too.
appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, hey,
Well,
thank
good
you,
luck.
bro.
Good luck with your
so much.
thesis.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Likewise.
Thank you
Nice to
very
meet you.
much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. All right. Hey, thank you so much. I
Oh, you
appreciate
bet.
your
You
time.
guys,
Yeah.
good luck with your project.
Mark.
Yeah,
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
it
you
very
very
much.
much. Yeah, good luck.
Have a good day.
Stay in school.
Yeah, you got it.
And get out and vote.
Yeah, you got it.